Hey Lovebug, if you happen to be new here, my name is Mercy Vaughn and my channel is all about being the intersection between faith, fashion, and fragrance. So if that is your vibe, consider joining the Lovebug tribe. So this week's shout out goes to Glam Pearls. Thank you so much for showing your girl some love. If you want a shout out in one of my future videos, you gotta talk to me down below in the comments and you will get a shout out from me. So hopping into today's video, I'm going to do a Bath & Body Works $5.95 all body care haul. So if you want to see what I picked up, go ahead, grab your snacky snack, sit back, relax, and let's hop right into the video. So if you are not familiar, Bath & Body Works is having an all body care $5.95 sale. It will go until technically Monday morning if you're ordering online. So it closes out at 5:59 a.m. Monday morning, so that is Eastern Standard Time if you need that. So I would definitely say keep that in mind. So I was talking to the employees and they were just sharing like that's pretty much everything that is not the perfume. So that is all body washes, all lotions, body butters, travel sizes, shampoo, conditioner, all body care items fall under that sale. The only thing that you cannot get, of course, is home care. None of that is under there. And you cannot get like the full EDPs, the eau perfumes under that. But you can get travel sizes. And I do believe you can get the fragrance pins. I'm not completely sure on that one, but I do believe that you can get the perfume pins under that sale as well, just not a full size bottle, if that makes sense. So hopping into what I got, I'm going to try to do this quickly. So we have what we're going to go with. So we're going to start with In the Stars. So In the Stars is Starflowers, Sandalwood Musk, Sugar Tangelo, White Argyle Wood, and Radiant Amber. Now, I know for a lot of people, this has been in their collection probably for years. I'm not gonna lie. I recently picked up a travel size and fell in love with this fragrance. This is a recent fall in love with me. What? This is a recent love for me. I'm not even gonna lie. I know for a lot of people, this has probably been in their collection forever. But for me, that has not been the case. And I know I've smelled this in the past and I don't know why I never picked it up, and more than likely I probably just was never in love with it. But recently I've been in love with this fragrance, and I have it in a travel size and I have been using that down, so I made the decision to just go ahead and upgrade to the full size bottle. But this was In the Stars. So next up we have Whipped Honey and Vanilla. It is Honey Drizzle, Blossoming Neroli, Whipped Vanilla Bean. Now, I sprayed all of these in the store, so I want to spray it outside because this one was just like very simple, and I was just like, oh, it's cute. Yeah, I think it's cute. I definitely get that vanilla. I'm really not getting a floral. I'm getting the honey, but I do enjoy the way the honey is done because it reminds me of their honey line. I have the body oil for that, and the honey is done the exact same way, so I do enjoy this. This is going to be just very like simple, easy to pair like with probably anything, and I do think it's going to pair very well with that honey body oil. And it's vanilla, so vanilla typically can go with anything, but it's more of a sweet, warm vanilla. Well, I am picking up a bit of that floralness now, so I do think that this is good. It's just pretty and soft, like it's just a pretty vanilla. So I would definitely say get your nose on this one. Next up we went with Sunrise Woods. So it is creamy sandalwood, sweet berries, and cozy cashmere. And I just remember smelling this in store and it just being just cozy. Like it literally was just, yeah, it's just cozy. You get the sweetness from the fruit, the berries. It's just cozy. I don't get like a strong hint of wood, so I can definitely see me like wanting to add more of a woody element to this. but it's just nice, warm, and cozy. Just, ooh. Like, it's just very warm. I would definitely say, if you know that woody fragrances are like kind of funny for you, I would definitely say you got to get your nose on this. But to me, it's very like cozy. It puts me kind of in the same mind of like snowflakes and cashmere, pink cashmere. It puts me in that same vein. Not saying that they're exactly the same, but it does put me in that same vein and line of thought. Just that coziness. So that is Sunrise Woods. Next up, we got Autumn Drive, which is wild raspberry, warm amber, and vanilla birch. This is like, I remember it just being like very sweet and very fruity, but when I smelled it, I was like, oh, this smells so good. And it does. It reminds me of, and this probably is not going to make any sense, but it kind of puts me in the same vein as the watermelon Sour Patch Kids. And I know that that's going to sound really, really crazy because it's raspberry, but it has that like tartness, but still sweet, like that a Sour Patch Kids gives, that sweet and that sour tartness kind of vibe. It's very fruity. It's good. Like, it's just good. I really won't say it's putting me in the mind of raspberry. It really is putting me in the mind of watermelon, like the way that that watermelon candy is. But it is really, really good. It reminds me of candy. Like, I can't stress that enough, but it's very sweet. It's very candy-like. So I would definitely say if you like that kind of vibe, then you might enjoy this. So that is Autumn Drive. So the next ones that I picked up are from the Everyday Luxuries collection. So I picked up Midnight Addiction. Now, I'm not going to hold you. I've sat with this one for a while because I was like, how do I feel about this? There's something that I like and there's something that I'm not completely sure of. And typically I would not purchase, but in the store, there is something that I was like, okay, I enjoy this. But then smelling it outside of the store, I'm like, I see why you sat with it so long. I'm not completely sure, so I don't think I said. This is inspired by Black Opium by YSL. And it is rich plum, rich almond flour, addictive coffee bean. Right now I'm not picking up any of the coffee bean. I think the thing that is kind of like I'm uncertain about is right now the way the plum is done. I really am going to have to sit with this and make a decision. But if anything, even if I decide that I don't want to keep it in my collection and I don't really enjoy it, I will more than likely sell this, probably to like Play-Dohs or something like that, just to be able to get some money back. But that is kind of where I stand on this. It's not terrible, but I still am on the up and down, and I just went ahead and was like, okay, I'm just gonna pull the trigger. You've been sitting with this choice back and forth for a while, and something that I smell in the store, I really do enjoy it, but then like now that I'm smelling it outside of the store, I'm like, I don't know. So I definitely know I'm gonna have to play with this one and see how I feel. And the jury is gonna be out on this. I don't think that I would realistically return it. I think I would just sell it, like I said, to like Play-Dohs or something. And last but not least, for fragrance mints, I got Mediterranean Mirage. This is Fresh Bergamot, Radiant Amber, and Smooth Musk. Now, I've seen different perspectives on who this is supposed to be inspired by. So some people are saying it is Tom Ford's like Neroli something fragrance, and then some people are saying it's Xerjov's Herba Pura. So I can't really speak to either one of those because I don't have them. I wouldn't say that I've really sat with them to know what they smell like or anything like that. So I'm just gonna tell you what I smell. I am definitely getting that bergamot, that citrusy aspect. The amber is providing a hint of like warmth, and the musk is kind of like helping to ground the fragrance. If you enjoy citrus fragrances, then I do think that you will enjoy this. If you know that citrus is like a funny note for you, because that's what a bergamot is. It's kind of like a cousin to a lemon. If you know that you do not typically like the way that that is done, then you may not enjoy this. If you know things like amber and musk are funny for you, then you may not enjoy this. I enjoy it. I enjoy citrus. I definitely am getting the bergamot. The bergamot is the thing that is like in the forefront for me. So I do believe that that amber and that musk is going to help ground it. But I enjoy citrus, so it doesn't, well, I enjoy bergamot and like lemon and stuff like that as my citrus. Sometimes orange can be funny. So it's anything in that orange family can be funny for me, but I do enjoy this. So I'm excited to like play with this and see how I feel. When I first smelled it in the store, I was like, you know, I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that. Because I just felt like it wasn't really shining through, but smelling it outside of the store, I definitely say I can understand this and I can appreciate the way that it's done. So I do believe that I will like keep this in my collection and use it. Now I would definitely see how it wears and how I feel. But once again, typically if I decide that I don't like something in my collection, I'm just gonna sell it. Typically I go to like Plato's or something, sell it. They typically take Bath and Body Works stuff with an ease, so it's not typically an issue for me, as opposed to trying to maneuver and try to sell online or anything like that. So that is my little tip and trick. If you're trying to sell something quickly, go down to your nearest resale store. So your Plato's, your Close Mentor, Uptown Cheesecake, Style Encore, Beacon's Closet, all those different resale places, and just see if they'll take it and go from there. But that's typically what I do if I don't want to keep something in my collection. So I'm gonna play with this and see how I feel. But right now I can say I enjoy this. Y'all, they gave me stickers. Am I weird? Like, I didn't think those are so stinking cute. Look at that. They're stickers. I don't know if I'll ever actually use them, but they're so cute. For our last item, I got the Milk body butter. Oh my gosh. If you've heard me talk about this, I love the Milk fragrance. I have honestly 2 of the sprays, and I'm not even a backup person. Like, I typically do not get like backups of things, but that Milk, I got a backup. I have the lotion. The lotion is literally staying right here. I did not buy this today, but I have the lotion, and then I have the body butter. The body butter was a thing that I really wanted, but I was like, I'm gonna wait till it goes on sale, because if you know, the body butter's price at, I think it's $20.95, right? Yeah, the body butter's price at $20.95. I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that. But I knew I wanted the body butter formulation because I do enjoy that formula. But I'm not gonna lie, this body lotion is good. It's actually very hydrating, so it just depends on which way you like to go. The body lotion is going to be more of a lightweight formulation, but still very hydrating. And then I'm assuming that the body butter is going to be a thicker formulation and still hydrating, as long as the formula is the same as all of the other body butters that I have. It has that Milk fragrance. It's just, it's so good. And so if you do not know, the Milk fragrance is sugared oats and whipped milk. This is so good. So I am excited. I'm probably going to use this up before I break this open, to be honest, but I do enjoy this fragrance. It is so good. It reminds me of just a literally cold glass of milk, like that ice cold glass of milk. I personally love to drink an ice cold glass of milk with like a PB&J. That's what it puts me in the mind of, and it is so good. So that is all that I got. I don't foresee getting anything else. Just some final thoughts of things that I did not get. So I did not get Inner Angel, which is inspired by Killian's Angel Share. I feel like all I really smelled was cinnamon and like apple in the background, and so I wasn't really like in love with that one. I did not get Free as a Flower, which is YSL Lieb. If you've heard me talk about this on my channel, you know I'm not the biggest fan of that fragrance profile, so it makes sense that I wasn't really like in love with that one. And I did not get Pink Obsessed. It's supposed to be inspired by Valentino's Donna Born Roma. I have the big boy, the full perfume in my collection, so I just really did not see a need for that fragrance profile. When it comes to the new like vanilla romance line the additions to that line. So like Vanilla Ease and Vanilla Cafe. Not really a fan of those. I'm gonna be honest. Did not really have anything special in the Halloween collection. I did not see the villain collection. The Disney villain collection is not in store. But honestly, I'm not pressed to try it. Just being honest. I'm not really pressed to try it. So that is my thoughts. This sale is really going to be the best time for you to shop. That $5.95 price point is actually really good. Now, I'm going to be honest. I didn't pick up any travel size. One, there was not anything that I needed. But I also did not think that buying the travel size for $5.95 when you can get a full-size bottle for $5.95, the math ain't mathing on that one to me. I definitely think they probably should have lowered the price. So maybe did like maybe a $3.95 or $2.95 for the travel size products, just because they typically retail for, I think, $8.95 is their price point. So you're literally getting $3 off when it's a larger gap and you could just get a bigger bottle for the same price. So travel size was not a big sale for me. Now, if you know that you need travel size products or you prefer travel size products, then I would say that's really up to you. But this is definitely a really, really good time, especially because things that do not typically go on sale are on sale. So when you have an all body care sale, like the things that you typically won't get, so like their what is it called? This line. I cannot think of the word. The line that milk is in, and water and rain and all of that. Like your spa essential line. I think is what it's called. The essentials line. If I'm incorrect, I'll probably put the correct name on the screen. But like the essential lines, those things that is in that line that do not typically go on sale are now on sale. So it's the best time to get your body butters if you've been eyeing body butters, if you've been eyeing moisturizing body wash, things that are in those essential lines. So those like bath bombs and all the little scrubs and all the different things that they have. If you like that type of stuff from Bath & Body Works, this is the time for you to shop. So keep in mind, it will go until Sunday if you are shopping in store. If you are shopping online, you will have until Monday morning at 5:59 a.m., which is Eastern Standard Time. So I would definitely say keep that in mind from wherever you're watching in the world if you are going to shop. So that is all of the things that I think I have to say regarding this video. So definitely sound off in the comments below and let me know, are you picking anything up, or is there anything that you were eyeing from the sale? I definitely want to hear if you have any combos for things that you saw that I picked up that you're like, oh, Marissa, you got to try X, Y, and Z. Definitely sound off in the comments with those as well. But that is it for today's video. I hope to see you back here next time for another upload. But until then, remember that I love you. God loves you. So remember to always, and I do mean always, love you too. Smooches, Lovebug.